Comic Army, have you subscribed? You're going to want to. As soon as I hit 700 subscribers, I'm going to be going live on a live stream and I'm going to be giving away some big time CGC slab books. You don't want to miss out. Live on a live stream. I was too lazy to re-record that, everyone. Yeah, so it's all right. Anyways, hello everyone. My name is Chris the Comic Vet. Hope this live stream finds you safe and well. I was off for a week, away for business, but I'm back, and it's been quite the adventure when it comes to comic books, let me tell you. Anyways, we'll get into that. By the way, happy New Comic Book Day and happy Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. And let's bring in my good friend Jim. Jim, happy Star Wars Day.
Happy Star Wars Day.
And speaking of Star Wars, happy Star Wars Day, Rob.
Can we keep a consistent time with this show?
Oh
my
God!
God,
Fault, Rob. I distracted him. I was talking to him backstage.
I tag you in stuff. It literally says 7:30.
But it's not the 6. But like it was like 8:30 one week, and then it's
these guys. Anyways, so here's the thing. So I get back after being away for business. Get back, and Taylor's here too. Happy Star Wars Day, Taylor.
Nanu.
So I return back on a Friday. Contact my LCS for Saturday. Hey, I'd like to come pick up my books. We're closed for the weekend. We're moving.
Oh crap!
We're moving.
You're
moving. Quite sudden.
And
that'd have been hilarious if you just showed up and gone. Where the hell is everybody?
They'll do anything to get away from Lee, won't they, Chris?
It's like I walk in, the place will just be like this.
Yeah.
So
feels just like home.
So
you mean like
there's just a short box of Turox sitting there.
So I contact them. I'm like, okay, well, can I swing by Monday? Because I'd like to can I pick something up at some point this weekend? Because Mark's show is Sunday night, and I haven't watched Moon Knight. I haven't read anything. I want to be able to go on Mark's show and read a handful of books at least. And they're like, nope. And I'm like, all right, well, I call a couple other comic shops. Guess what? They're all gone away for the weekend. So I'm like, all right, Mark, I'm sorry, man, but I can't do your show.
I'm sorry.
I got nothing.
Canada has rolled up for the winter. We'll see you again next spring.
I too pretend to be busy when a crazy bald Canadian tries to get a hold of me.
So, but yeah. Anyways, so I find
sorry about that.
I get to my LCS today, and it is just like it is like, oh my God, like I missed a lot last week. So this week is like a light week, but I didn't realize how heavy last week actually was.
I had a pretty good week this week, and yet I had 2 people come in after me who the manager at LCS says, you're got nothing this week. Nothing for you because it's a 5-week month.
Yeah.
Just that, depending upon what you're getting.
But yeah, anyways, it was an expensive day. My wallet is not happy.
It was
anyways
today.
Yeah, so but
for different reasons, I'm sure.
Let's take a look at the chat. Chop and Drop, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Chop's one of the nicest guys in the comic book community. He's one of the
What's
first
up,
people.
Pasties.
One of the first that always leaves comments, and I appreciate it, my man. Hope that
Rob
you and
has
your family are
forced
doing
nipples.
well.
They're DJ Link's shiny nipples. Pasties.
Ooh. And Chip, happy Star Wars subs day to you too. We'll get into that a little bit. Paul Rogers, my man, hope that you're doing well. Hope business was very well for you today, being New Comic Book Day. Let's see. Circumstances has joined us. What's up, fam?
Marcus.
Arthur Morgan, hope that you're doing well. Appreciate your time. And let's see. Miss So has joined us. Miss So, hope that you're doing well. Happy May 4th. And Tyler is there, my man. Hope that you're doing well.
Tyler sucks.
I don't have that sound effect. I'm sorry. I should reach out.
It's not that hard.
I should reach out.
Just do this, Chris.
And Tyler's better half is here.
She doesn't suck.
No.
Everyone likes Lisa. Well, but yeah, here we are. So today was an interesting day. We had the new Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer drop. I guess we'll kind of go around the horn in a moment about it. And so the one thing I have to ask is to Taylor. ASM 1, thumbs up, thumbs in the middle, thumbs down.
I liked it.
Yeah. Now I know that you were critical of the last arc, the Beyond Corporation arc, and the BEY.
I read like 2 issues in the middle of it. I was like, I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Marvel Evil Corp just bores the shit out of me. So
Yeah. Like I said, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I really enjoyed when the Queen Goblin showed up, even though she was only around for just 3 issues, I believe, in total. I hope they do something well with that character. But I have yet to read ASM 1. The book I had decided to read before I went live here was the new Something is Killing the Children. And,
yeah.
I read that first.
I think ASM 1's a good jumping on point because
Yes.
it puts everybody on equal ground as the reader.
Right.
That's how I'll phrase it.
And generally speaking, Zeb Wells, for the most part, is received
Yeah, he's
well as a
entertaining.
writer. And everyone, obviously, at some point in their lives, thought JR was a great artist. How they feel today.
I don't mind JR.
Yeah. But
He puts weird kinks in people's legs, but
yeah.
We all have our
Lee said yesterday he makes everybody look like Neanderthal man, and he's not. After I looked at it, I was kind of like, huh,
yeah,
he's right.
He really squares up the faces a lot.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. I know Scotty Young is actually becoming a little bit more of a tougher autograph. Congratulations, Circumstance. That ASM 1 variant that put out that almost solid black, I thought was one of the better Young covers we've had in a while. So my question to I know, sorry, Rob, I know that Something is Killing the Children came out last week, and I know the previous issue you were critical of it, saying it's just the same rehash. So I don't want to go down the Erica pipeline that was the second half of this story. But what did you think of the first few?
The first half was the only part that interested me in the entire issue.
In Europe, I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah.
I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it's at least doing something because the A story,
yeah,
it's the same thing. So
we'll see.
Angry kid.
I'm not as critical of it as what you are.
Angry, misunderstood youth, Erica Slaughter monster. I mean, it's just churn. It's tiny onions. Just
again with this European story arc that kicked off in this last issue. We'll see where it goes. It's very interesting. Even how they wear their masks and everything over there seems interesting.
It's different because they're in the top half.
Their mask is up here, but
and in Australia, the toilet goes the other way.
I remember the Simpsons handled that issue that episode one time. But the Simpsons went to Australia and they ended up getting into a fight with a bunch of Australians and had to go to the U.S. consulate or whatever. And Bart wanted to flush the toilet there, and they flushed the toilet, but there was a mechanism that caused it to go the correct way. I guess the American way. And Homer started singing the Star Spangled Banner as it was happening. I'm like,
yeah, that's about right.
Stuff. Great stuff. Let's see. John, your brother has joined us. Brother John, hope that you're doing well. And another Spider-Man fan, Freaky Lou, has joined us. Hope that you're doing well. Bart Moon, Australia, he did. And Lisa said, I can't believe how legible he wrote on his own butt. Don't tread on me.
Don't tread on me.
But yeah. So guys, who did any of you get to see the new Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer?
I did.
Yeah.
Robert? Rob said you're the biggest Star Wars fan I know, yourself and your sister as well. Thumbs up, thumbs in the middle, thumbs down. What did you think?
It's still the story of an old man living in the desert, watching a farm boy grow up, hoping that they can run off on adventures together, and that he can train him or groom him. I'm not sure which, but aside from being a creepy concept, obviously we're going to have Obi-Wan being chased by, the brothers and sisters and whatnot, and which is kind of cool. And we'll have some action that way too, but instead of just have him sitting out in the desert. But everything is preserved at this point after Boba Fett. It's show me, right? I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm excited to see Hayden Christensen get a chance to redeem himself. I'm glad to see the fan base has stopped eating him alive and begun to,
they found new things to eat.
Right, exactly. So they've moved on, and time heals some wounds and everything else. So I'm glad to see that and get him a chance to potentially be embraced by the fan base, and pray that even if the rest of the thing sucks, hope to God his for his sake, his acting is okay and gets embraced.
Mars, hope that you're doing well. Thanks for joining us.
I don't know.
Jim, what did you think?
Rob just ruined it for me. When it came out, I had to. Rob's voice came in my head. Creepy old man watching that boy like that, and I was like, "Damn it, Rob! I can't enjoy the trailer now." And it was true. I swear to God, I watched it. I was like, the whole time I'm hearing Rob over on this side going,
"Freezer full of my basement.
Why don't you come on over and have a popsicle?"
And I mean, it looks. It's basically like Rob said. It looks like he's going to be hounded by different mercenaries to go and get him, and he'll have some fight scenes. I'm sure there'll be some deep dialogue between what's the stepfather character that's raising
Uncle Owen.
Uncle Owen,
Mm-hmm.
and him and his wife, and at some point we're going to see Vader, and that's it. I don't know how you make a story out of this. Like, you know what I mean? This isn't an adventure. It's just him going, oh shit, we got to watch our ass for the next, 30 years until this guy grows up, or 10 years or whatever, 20 years. And this is what he has to do. You're going to see what he has to do to keep everybody away from Luke.
Yeah. That's it, right? He's being hunted. He's gonna have to keep them away from Luke, and at the same time, there were some elements that were in the teaser trailer that were important to notate when they said, one of the things you can do is to flush them out. Is Jedi can't help themselves, right?
Right.
They want to step in and they want to help people. So you're gonna probably see stuff where they're gonna go after innocent people and whatever else, and he's gonna have to try to do stuff to help, and at the same time keep a low profile, all sorts of stuff. But you're right. I mean, who knows what the gist of the whole story is? I hope.
Yeah,
it's my new hope.
We will get to Twig. Taylor, thumbs up, thumbs in the middle, thumbs down.
I don't like sand.
Okay,
it's everywhere. Up my butt crack. That is now a robot butt crack, but it still gets up in my robot butt crack. Yeah, like, listen, Boba Fett broke me. Like, it was such.
Yeah.
So I think Ewan McGregor is a fine actor. I just don't know what the fuck. Like, they're like, what are they going to do? It is just going to be him trying to like snipe off evil people from the shadows for 6 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
While like playing with his lightsaber and watching a little boy. Yeah.
Well, I'm a little bit more positive than the three of you. Jim seemed a little bit more positive. Yeah, I'm a little bit more positive. I think Jim would have been positive if he didn't hear Rob's beautiful voice in the background. But
he ruined it.
I gotta admit, when I saw Luke sitting on the side of his home there, like pretending to like drive a car, I guess I don't know what he was doing, but
land speeder VR.
Yeah. I kind of heard Rob in my head, like, there he is spying on that little boy. But I thought visually it looked it looked good, and I thought right away, I gotta give a quick shout out, Michael. Hope that you're doing well, my man. Thanks for joining us. The link, you know where the link is if you want to join us. I thought right away, big news that Canadian Hayden Christensen. By the way, Taylor, Darth Vader, we got him too. Canadian Hayden Christensen is going to be returning to the role. I thought with his 2 appearances in the first trilogy, he did what he could. he did exactly what George Lucas wanted. He wanted that emo bratty kid that was, that presented as a good guy, but had that, that kink in his neck that he couldn't get over when it came to his mom. And I thought he did a good job. I thought he was.
The real question is will James Earl Jones do the voice?
That's a legitimate question. I thought he did a good job as playing Anakin, and I'm hoping now that a lot of people that didn't like the fact that he portrayed exactly what he was supposed to do. Remember, blame the script, not the actor in that case. Give him a second chance. But I just hope that we get that same style of lightsaber battle between Obi-Wan and now Darth Vader that we had in Revenge of the Sith, where we had that famous line, "I have the higher ground." I would love it if Vader says something to that effect of, "Who has the higher ground now?" at some point during this season. And my money is we're only going to get like one episode of Vader. That's it. I think they're going to focus on his minions chasing Obi-Wan down, because I'm sure Vader has much bigger things to do in the universe, or in this case,
no,
the
but
galaxy.
you know what would be dope if he just went like, "You're not getting it done," and snap one of them's neck. That would be sick. That would make the show right there. I'd be okay with that.
My worry is they're going to try and tie it all into the Force Reawakens or whatever the hell too, and like actually try and bridge that gap instead of just telling a story off on the side.
I think Louis is correct here. McGregor's Obi-Wan is iconic. He did a fantastic job with the lightsaber. I thought he did a great job channeling Sir Alec Guinness in his appearance, his appearances as Obi-Wan. He even looked like just a much younger version of Alec Guinness. I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, I'll watch it.
They got nowhere to go but up from this point. I think all of us would agree after the book of Boba Fett. They got nowhere to go but up.
Here's the other thing. While he's watching the Boys in the Desert, I'm sure Obi-Wan will be off dancing and partying with some of the sand people out there, because it's before they all get slaughtered. So maybe he'll teach them. He'll teach the sand people that not all people are bad, and that if you ever find somebody wounded, you should try to help them and maybe nurse them back to health.
Yeah.
New comic book day, though.
It's been played out though.
Rob and I are the jaded old bastards on the chat channel.
Does the recipe work though, Rob? Will that recipe work?
No, it's just they'll try to tie everything into anything.
Happy May the 4th, bastards.
Shazbot.
Yeah. Anyways, Nick's joined us. Nick, hope that you're doing well.
Montage. Yes, with a cool song, rock and roll soundtrack.
Steven
I need a hero.
There's the montage.
They just need like sand volleyball, like
You
a
need a
recreation of the sand
montage.
volleyball scene from Top Gun with sand people.
Take my
Who doesn't love a homoerotic fighter pilot movie anyway? Just throwing sand people on top of it all.
Hey, it's the Navy.
It's Maverick and Goose versus.
And
On the plus side, Doctor Strange is opening this week, so.
Yes, Doctor Strange is gone. Have you guys secured your tickets for Doctor Strange?
No, I don't need to.
No, you've seen it. This is how it's going to end.
Friday,
the movie will start with
hopefully.
Doctor Strange, and then the movie will end with Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't need to get them in advance. I'll go see it.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday. Well,
Who's on
let's.
Slab Hub this week? Maybe I'll go Saturday afternoon. Okay.
Who is on Slab Hub this week, Rob?
It's Son of Slab Hub. It's Son of Slab Hub.
Okay.
You have the weekend off.
I have the weekend off.
I don't know what that means.
So you could go see it on Saturday at 2:30 p.m. if you wanted, instead of.
So speaking of that, I just want to stop everyone for a sec. The Comic Book Community Awards have started. Brian LCS has fired that out there. I'm not going to promote my channel. I'm not going to promote Rob's or Taylor or Jim's channel, but I am going to say, I am going to ask everyone to please consider, if you're watching, please consider voting for Wheelchair Superhero 87 for the under 100 subscriber best YouTube content. Him and Kyle, that young man, and his sister are doing a fantastic job. They had their first live stream a little while ago. I was welcomed on it, and I had a great time. So all of you that are watching, please consider for the under 100 subscriber area Please vote for Kyle, Wheelchair Superhero 87. He's a good dude. He comes from a good family. All right.
Hey, Mars. Yeah, it does seem like it's already again because they're doing the nomination process starting much earlier this year. The nominations process is going to go on for a while. Then they'll be able to extend voting period. And then the awards will still be at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And also, maybe just not have Reggie sweep every damn thing.
Well, hey,
this comic review.
I like to, and Slab Hub should be hopefully in your consideration for collaborative show. I'd really, I'd much rather
unboxing match or whatever,
something silly like a mustache.
Yeah. From one of the nicest comic book stores that I know, Paul Rogers from the Augusta Book Exchange. One day I hope
Saturday is free comic.
I hope to visit your store one day, and yes,
I unfortunately will be traveling that day.
It is free comic book day. There is a couple Spider-Man books. Just a heads up.
Yeah, I had to request mine be held for me because I won't be able to make it to the show. Make it to the shop.
But yeah,
thank you,
Louis. And Louis has dropped it in there. Louis, my man, I appreciate that. I almost want to say don't subscribe to him
right underneath 100.
You need him under the 100.
I'll say technically when voting opened, he was under 100.
There you go.
That's right.
I'm sure Brian should recognize that. Mad Spidey has joined us. Hope that you're doing well, my man. I'm not sure what time the day it is on your neck of the woods.
It's tomorrow.
But yeah, Mike said it perfectly. I'm going to leave that alone. So let's check out why my wallet is upset with me. So like I said at the top of the show, I didn't get to go to my LCS last week. And long story short, it's finally opened in a new location, which is just a temporary location. That's going to be going to a brand new location after Free Comic Book Day. Long story short, I picked up Thor 24, which is Legacy 750. I thought they would do it would have been a little bit more of an event for this.
There were like 4 or 5 covers.
Well,
was there?
Also,
yeah, you got the basic.
There's going to be another double issue for 25. So I mean,
basic.
The cover A. I did too.
Something is Killing the Children 22. I liked it a lot.
It's pretty.
And Taylor liked the first 4 pages. And Scott's joined us.
What's up, Scott?
Hello, Scott.
Howdy.
How are things in wonderful Ohio?
Great.
Good.
Just
good.
phenomenal.
Okay. Cover of the week last week, in my opinion, belongs to Superman Action Comics 1042. Wonderful. I'm really enjoying Superman off planet. In case you guys didn't hear, Spider-Man's back, and even Taylor Winder approves of this story, at least the first one.
Yeah,
and,
I mean, it got me enough for all by the second issue, so that's all I need out of Spider-Man right now. It's issue by issue.
Yeah. So, ASM 1, I have not gone through it. Like I said, I decided to go through Something is Killing the Children, and just because this is actually a little bit more of a thicker book, and usually Something is Killing the Children is a little bit of a quicker read. Dope Comics is saying that Something's Killing the Children was brutal this week. You mean the violence in the first couple pages? Because that was definitely brutal.
Mm.
And let's see. Rob, if there's anything interesting, put it up for me, please.
You want me to pay attention?
Yeah, pay attention.
Bitch.
Taylor, I know what you like to read. Bloodstained Teeth #1. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
I hated that fucking book.
Okay, I'm going to give it a go.
But I'm in the minority. Everyone else really liked the coloring. You'll see.
Okay.
The coloring and but a lot of other people really liked it. So
glad to hear it, Louis. I like when Mad Spidey, if you're still hanging out, let me know what you thought of Spider-Man 1 as well. I picked up Carnage 2. I actually enjoyed Rom V's issue #1. We'll see where this one goes. Phil Ailing has joined us. Phil, hope that you're doing well. Appreciate your time. I am a Lee Bermeo fan, so I generally pick up anything Bermeo that I see. This is Detective Comics 1059. Now, I've seen a lot of fanfare about this one. I am going to be cautiously optimistic, but I picked up issue 75, Death of the Justice League. How they're going to kill Superman? But yeah, Death of the Justice League.
You assume death means that people die.
Oh, that doesn't happen in comics?
I don't know.
I thought it was
Death
good.
Death of your soul after reading it.
You
I
enjoyed
actually
it, Jim?
I read the synopsis of that. It was on popped up on like the MSN feed.
Mm.
So it was big news if it made it to my MSN homepage.
I know nothing about it, but I would just simply say, by reading the title of it, it could just be the end of the team and has nothing to do with people actually dying.
Well, why don't they just call it the end of the Justice League? Why does that have to be death? It's so dramatic.
Because it's clickbait.
Right. I know a lot of people have fallen in love with Newburn. This is issue number 6.
I like
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Origin story of Angie.
Is it? Okay. Yeah, it seems Zdarsky seems to be firing on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, that's my favorite read right now.
Issue number 1 of The Punisher was good, so I picked up issue number 2.
Also good. You got to read that one.
Yep. Not to be confused with New Kids on the Block Step by Step, but this is Images Step by Bloody Step. See what I did there? Children of the 90s. See what I did there?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Step by Bloody Step.
It was like a TV show, right?
Right. So, and I picked up The Last Ronin. It's kind of been like a luge.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. We'll see how
Robin?
it ends. Yeah, it kind of looks like Robin, doesn't it? Yeah. So we'll see how it ends. Anyways, on to this week. I know Jim told me before we went live that he got through issue 123 of DC's franchise. This came out this week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And my cover pick for this week, which is actually the thumbnail for this show, is Iron Man 19. Alex Ross being all Alex Rossi with his fantastic cover. Just some straight good old fun, firepower. If you just like lighthearted action, it's good. And if you like action that's a little bit more deeper, A Righteous Thirst for Vengeance.
I like deeper action.
Do you?
Especially more deeper.
Deeper. Also, a possible candidate for cover of the week.
They didn't
Obi-Wan,
have that at my store.
issue 1. So yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't even there. Some other cover.
Is
Is
it?
that a 1 in 10 or something?
I'm not sure. I don't think it is, but it does have a nice friendly Canadian down here. I got this guy right here.
They
In case you
didn't
guys
even
didn't
have
know.
that. I was gonna pick up that issue today.
That's the regular. That's the A
but-
cover.
That's it.
Is
cover,
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't have. They must have just sold out of the A at my LCS. All they had was some ugly looking cover that I was like, no.
So I believe Nick is when Nick said this, he was talking
That's
about
well
that
back.
vampire book.
Mm.
And if anyone's read this, when they show it, I want you to say if you liked it or not. But only I say this because I enjoy Scotty Young as a writer. I know Taylor prefers him as a writer as well, at least for the Me You Love in the Dark. But this, I picked up Twig number 1. I don't think in recent memory I can't think of an indie title that had so many variants for issue number 1. I know something's killed the children has-
Berserker.
I was gonna say Berserker, right?
Somebody's killed the children has done it, but that wasn't with issue number 1.
Yeah.
Bunny Mask,
That's a
maybe?
good question. Like Twig, Bunny Mask, Berserker, but at least for Image, like I
Is
thought
his
I heard
dad's-
like 60 or 70. Like it's incredible how many.
It's nuts. I mean, they printed 100 and some thousand copies of it too, so it's not gonna.
Oh,
Is
boy.
his dad's name Stick?
So yeah, I
His
thought it
dad's
was-
dead, Rob.
his dad's name is Oak
Okay.
Maple, Canadian. Yeah.
Nice.
Twig. So yeah, that's as you can see, I got a lot of stuff I got to get through. I am looking forward to ASM. I am looking forward to Twig and Obi-Wan actually. And yeah, so that's
Nice.
my new comic book day haul. So I know Obi-Wan had some ratios, so let's get over to Rob and find out what he did with his ratios.
I got 0 twigs.
You got 0 twigs.
Yeah, I don't need to
Okay.
light a fire to keep warm, so I didn't buy any twigs. But yes, of course, you did have to get the A cover for the Obi-Wan. And then
Kyle has joined us. Kyle, hope that you're
did
doing
have
well.
to get the Geist cover because it just looked really, really cool. I noticed it early on. Somebody was trying to sell copies of it ahead of time for like $20 a pop, and I was like, "Oh, I just order it on friggin' previews." Then there was a ratio. I'm not really excited about it, but this ratio they gave me at cover price. So, well, who
Is
am I to say no?
that a photo cover?
Yeah.
I was going to ask too.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I ever come across Ewan McGregor and want to get a signed signature, there you go. And then there's like the 1 in 25.
I like that. Yeah. Old man Obi-Wan.
Yeah. So there's that. And there was also Star Wars came out.
Star Wars.
Crimson Raid.
The fallout of the it's that story has had less to do with the Crimson Reign stuff, but kind of the fallout of the Tarkin's whatever ship. And here's the incentive variant for it.
Nice.
I like that one now. That one's all right.
Yeah. So
Who's that character on the front there?
So this is our most likely it's Poe Dameron's mom. She's in the ongoing story. She's been trapped aboard
That's Flo Dameron.
she's been
It's
stuck
Bo-Katan.
In the comments, I mean.
Forget it. I won't even get it. I won't explain.
It's Erica Slaughter.
Spider-Man 2099 Exodus.
Yes, that's
Rob, you
great
gotta let me
cover.
know what you thought of that after you read it. If you've read it already.
And then
Hold on, Rob. That's the return of Miguel, right?
It's Miguel O'Hara, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I had to get all these Lashley border covers. And then you had the Batman 123.
Batman.
With the
Batman.
dumbest looking clown hunter ever.
But
Yeah,
you had to get the cover, which I told
costume.
everybody last time to go get that Del Otto
Beautiful.
B cover, because that's just an awesome cover right there.
Yeah.
Very nice, Rob.
Yeah. Delato's a master.
Taylor, they ruined my favorite character's costume.
Yeah, they made him look like a 19.
And then
version of,
Batman Beyond.
Yeah, I don't know.
Neo year. And then off the wall, I spotted a Bruce
Michael
Timm
Jackson.
book. So I had to grab myself a Bruce Timm book, even though I already had a copy of this. But I talked them down, and I take myself a Bruce Timm. I love Bruce Timm.
Nice.
And last but not least, in my box from the Dynamic Forces,
Oh.
Ken Hazer.
Wow.
Nice.
Wait, that's a remark? That's awesome.
That's what he calls it, a remark. Yeah. So the poor injured
On the delay.
Dynamic Forces, Ken Hazer, who gets whipped into submission and has to churn out tons of these books. There's, or I guess he knows about a dozen, 12 to 14
A day.
Yeah, and then for these different things, and so it kind of goes into you can order these through the previews, but you're not guaranteed you're going to get them because there's only X number of them that get made. So,
Kyle, thanks for joining us. Hopefully you're doing well.
cool. So yeah, that was it.
Very good.
This made my wallet go light, obviously, because this is a little bit more.
Yeah, that's
no
also
doubt.
a
But-
sweet.
That was a little more
But
pressy.
But still, I mean, it's like $75.
bad.
$75. My God, for a friggin' sketch like that.
Yeah,
It's
that
fair.
was nice.
It's a fair price.
Nuts. Jim, show us what you got.
You know what? I pretty much have everything you guys have. The only thing that I'm going to show, I did not get this last week, and I picked it up this week so I can read it because I did get this.
It's
one.
shocking. It's shockingly good.
Okay. Well, I'm going to read it tonight. So I did get.
Oh, you don't want us to spoil it for you?
Anyo. Batman Beyond. I'm guessing that's like somebody's mouth or something. But I thought that was interesting. Put that up there with the other Neo one. Already read this because I'm a Deathstroke fan and I love it. Even the backstory where he's, the whole Joker part like that. Haven't read this yet. Gonna read this tonight too, just to see what happens to the dude.
Yeah, and what's up with the dude videotaping everything?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Remender's a good writer.
I picked this one up. There were 4 covers over there. I know that Ghost Rider's supposed to be. He's on the cover of 2 of them, but I just really like this one.
Yeah, I think one of them is going to be a 5-piece connecting cover over the 5.
Is it?
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a
Nice.
5-piece connecting. There'll be all those border covers, the regular A covers, and a B cover, or something like that.
Maybe after 5 issues of the story, will make a little bit of fucking sense.
Maestro, because I'm liking it. I'm halfway through, and then the show came up, so I missed it. I'm probably going to be done with this. I need to get it off my pull. I forgot to pull it off.
Pronounced Dune, not done.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
And then this was the twig that I got, so I'll let you know what I think, because I never read Me You Love in the Dark, so this would be
It's a whole different book.
Yeah,
Well, it's still
I'm
got
judging
young
that's a
writing.
different flavor altogether.
It's a whole different tone. Yeah.
And my strict cover buy, just because it was a dope cover, was
Yes, that book was sold out.
Look
I've
at
been
those
picking
thunder
up.
thighs.
Wait, which one? I didn't see it.
Glenn Clark, we appreciate you stopping by, my man.
Yeah, I couldn't walk away from that. That
Never
just looked
missed leg
cool.
day. Damn.
Yeah, he didn't miss leg day.
Every muscle's flexed.
That was it.
Ken Lashley brought out every leg muscle there.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
And then some extra ones.
Yeah.
Because he's a
bunch.
mutant.
Yeah,
He added muscles like Liefeld adds pouches.
right.
But still no feet.
Let's add in Michael. Mike, how you doing?
So like,
Mike heard Ken Lashley's name and decided to show up.
Actually, I was locked in the second I saw the guy right above me.
Okay.
He's been running through my mind with all that content.
He's
For the last 16 days.
He's been swallowing up my
Mike
newsfeed.
Mike has taken paid time off from his employer just to be able to keep up with commenting on all the videos.
Honestly, it's a part-time
Nice.
job.
It's yeah.
It's a low-paying job. I'll give you that much.
Scott, I get paid every time I see that face light up in a smile.
And look
my
who's smiling
payment.
right now. It's Taylor Winder. Show us what
yeah,
you
let's
got.
get rid of that smile. I got some back issues first. These are things that showed up from Whatnot today.
Nice.
Purchased
Do
these.
that.
What issue?
Ooh.
What is this one? I don't know. It's too dark in here. 9, 8. One of those.
Wow.
Clank.
That was 8. This is 9. This is a reprint. It was a 30-cent reprint, and I got it real cheap.
Yeah. May the
Clay.
fourth be with you.
Same with this one.
Yeah, the reprints have some value. It's just the
Yeah.
the Whitmans have no value, but the reprints.
Am I rich now? I paid $3 for this.
I don't even know what it is.
Friendly
It's
neighborhood.
the
Spider-Man.
bad. It's the villain. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
There you go. Go with
And
that.
this was actually a win.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I got one of those
Yeah.
from Panda the other day. I
Yeah,
love Battle of the Planets.
Ruben,
yeah.
thanks
It's
for
a
joining
cool
us.
cover. And then the new shit.
The new shit.
This makes no. Hang on. It makes more sense upside down actually, but maybe that was my problem. I tried reading the comic right side up.
Savage.
I haven't even looked at it yet, but if it has anything to do with picking up where they've left off, and you haven't been reading the past stuff, it could really be confusing to people.
Just so
Avengers
everybody
Forever.
knows, Clown Hunter's costume was changed in Batman, and Taylor and I are not a big fan.
Yeah.
Taylor, what do
Daughters
you
of
think of
London, number
Avengers
one.
Forever? Hold on. What do you think of Avengers Forever?
It's going on forever. It feels like a
Okay.
12-issue series.
All right.
It's all right. I mean, it's Jason Aaron doing what Jason Aaron does.
Right. It's a concept book, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna. I mean, there's a first appearance in every issue.
Yeah.
Peter Milligan, Dogs of London. Old
Yes,
Man Logan.
Old Man Jedi.
Yeah. Snakes on a Plane and everywhere else.
Yeah, it's a
book's
fun. It's
going
a
on,
fun
geez.
book.
Oh, I love it, but I mean, surprisingly, I actually like this. Lord of the Flies with fangs.
Yeah. Let's try human blood.
Kanto, but better.
Really?
Wow.
I didn't like Kanto.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you, everyone likes Kanto. Yeah.
1 Star Squadron, the last of this series. Great read, actually. Righteous Thirst for Your Mom. I feel like I need to like clean my lenses. I got like a softcore porn lens going on.
Whoa! It's Mother's Day this weekend. Take it easy.
And then Metal Society, number 1.
Who's the publisher?
Image, Top Cow.
Okay.
This is
okay. Silvestri?
No, it's not Silvestri. Although on the back issue, no, it's not. It's Zach Kaplan's writing and Guilherme Balbi on art. It's Men versus Robots.
Robots.
And that was my pickup for the week. Light week for me.
Okay.
At 8:30 Central Time, you can watch what I actually thought about all of them.
What time is that real time?
8:30 real time.
No. Yeah. All right.
9:30 real time.
Scott?
I don't have anything. I just wanted to come hang out. Wait, I did get one book in today.
For those who don't know,
Is that
Scott
short
looks like-
for prostitute?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, maybe.
it's the Amanda Connor, Jimmy Palmiotti.
Is it?
And,
Yeah.
Signed by both of them.
Yeah.
She's got a great signature.
And it's a Garth Ennis story.
Is it? Okay.
Oh, this is if you haven't read this, everybody should own a copy of this.
Scott. Show it back again.
Nice.
They're available. You can go to
I dug them all out.
Scott was
there's,
literally live about a half an hour ago.
7. There's 7 printings.
Yep.
My goodness.
Just some awesome covers. I mean, you can kind of tell.
Glenn, no spoilers.
You want to get your own autographed copy, go to paperfilms.com. That's
Okay.
Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti's website. And you can
Are they
Order it
self-publishing
was
that?
the original cover.
Okay.
but
For the
they
first
have their
printing.
own stuff on their site.
Right.
Taylor, do you use worst to best when on your show or best?
Yeah,
to worst?
usually.
Okay.
And they'll sign them all for you.
I've got to make it totally different than Pop Culture Philosopher, who does best first. So, you know.
Got it.
So, but that hardcover was the last one I needed to have
To finish it off.
basically all of them.
Nice.
And that just showed up today.
Well,
What
it sounds
comics-
like a good happy ending.
What comics in the world are you missing, Scott?
That means two things, Chris.
Anything after 2020. No.
I know.
I have a loaded question.
Yeah.
That also means two things.
All right. Because
I don't want to see a loaded answer.
Michael,
Not
show us
quite
what you got.
right.
And what city did you get it in?
Alaska,
No, Alaska's not a city. And you're muted.
You're muted.
Costa Rica,
Costa Rica is also not a city.
I got it in Kansas City.
Yeah.
And if you guys talk to Circumstances, I just missed him at the shop
lame.
because we both went to the Scotty Young, Kyle Strum.
Oh, so
signing.
you went too. Okay.
Yep, we both were there. I got there a few minutes after he left, which was nice because the line was pretty much done. Which is crazy. You go see Scotty at a con and his line is around the block, but you hit an in-store signing. Oh, man.
He's got time then, right?
Yeah.
So was he doing the rolling of the dice if you wanted some OA?
No.
Okay.
No, free signing for they were asking for donations to charity, and then the books they were selling, the money was going to the charity, and the charity was Children's Hospital here in Kansas City.
Very nice.
And this book got a ding on it, which sucks because it's not for me. I just bagged and boarded it. If you read here, it's to Roscoe, Scotty Young.
Oh, yeah. I've never seen that cover before.
It was the Scotty Young exclusive for the ASM one.
He was selling them and raising money for.
Yeah, there were two
charity.
covers. There's the white one, which is the Virgin, and I think the yellow. There's a yellow.
I have the yellow one too. Does
the trade
anybody
dress
want
group.
that?
Okay.
I wouldn't
Plain.
mind.
Sure.
What does it look like?
I got it in a. It looks like this, but it's yellow.
Yeah, and it's got
and
trade
it's
dress
got
on
the trade dress. I'm about to put it in a bag and board. I just got it because I got it in the set. I wanted to get Roscoe something. He said he's a big Scotty Young fan. It's signed.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you want that, Rob, I'll send it your way.
Yeah, I do.
I do.
Happy. I love.
Yeah. So that's going to Rob. And then one of these is going to go to, I think this one's going to Roscoe. This is the Scotty Young cover, and it's signed by Scotty and Kyle.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Nice. So they weren't doing remarks or anything like that either, Mike?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I could have asked, and maybe if you stuck around and waited till everybody was gone, you might have gotten away with it. But I mean, it's a free signing for charity. I thought that, you always have at those kind of things that guy. And usually it's a few different things that they do, and you see it spread out. But I saw it all manifest in one dude right in front of me. He brought 15 of his own books. He bought no books there, so $0 going to charity.
Oh man.
He put no money in the cup, and he didn't prep his books, and he talked the entire time while he took each book out of a bag and board, then posed with his grandma who was videotaping him, and then he would hand the book over.
Good God.
Whoa.
And he lived? Because I would have probably gone and knocked his...
No,
never
but
mind.
it was just kind of like, come on, dude.
You didn't
them
say
some
that? I would
money.
have said, dude, what
No,
Was he
I'm
posing
not
for
that
the
guy.
bay? Like, was he posing to put it on the bay or what?
What was he trying
I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe he was.
Was he
He
doing
seemed
YouTube?
to be a pretty
or-
big fan, and he seemed pretty excited that he was getting
Okay.
his books all signed. And he had a bunch of the, I think the bigger ratio twigs. So maybe he was flipping them. I don't know. CBCS was there, so you could get stuff CBCS, but he didn't even do that. He just took off once he had all his...
Tool.
Yeah, it's not very cool. Then I also got the cover A signed by both. These were $5 each, and I mean, they come signed. Why wouldn't I?
Yep.
And it's for charity, so why not?
Yeah.
And then I got the peach too. Austin
Peach
over
Nabucco.
peach always.
The watercolor is nice on that one.
Yeah.
I don't get
but
why
anyway,
we compare
so
Austin
then
to
I
peach.
got, what else do I have? I got my DC books over the weekend because my shop did not know, and I did not know better to correct them, that they had their DC books early. So I've actually already read a great deal of these.
Don't you
Suicide
run the
Squad.
shop anyway?
No.
How
Aren't
was
you
that,
the
Mike?
comic book representative
Oh, I
for your
loved it.
shop?
Okay.
I'm like an ambassador, yeah.
There you go.
That's cover of the week for me last week.
You should be able to get your comics early all the time.
Well, none of those are 9.8s now.
You all right, Flash?
Blue and gold. Not to be confused with Burl Ives Silver and Gold.
And then we've got
I love that song.
Nightwing,
Mm-hmm.
World's Finest,
Mhm.
Batman Killing Time. Number 3, that came out today, right?
Yes.
And then the franchise. Jesus.
Slow down.
I'm just gonna skip Death of the Justice League.
Mhm.
Flashpoint Beyond. And then I'll get the rest of my books when I go there. So I hadn't been there in a couple weeks. I basically got 3 weeks of DC books, and it should have been 2.
I'm really liking the Shadow War.
I am too.
Yeah.
Detective, and then the last issue of Robins is mercifully over.
It started off great. How about that?
Yeah, it didn't end great.
He's got that pimp coat on there.
I've only read the alpha.
Les Crucius, thanks for joining us.
Stop now, Kyle.
Okay, good. I thought it was awesome.
Swamp
Swamp
Thing.
Thing and Teen Titans Academy. And then I got Monkey Prince and
Did you get Little Monsters?
Batman Beyond the White Knight, Joker, and Monkey Prince.
Okay. Digger Jim still has the Berserker poster.
I got to get something else to cover the Berserker poster. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, I got a poster for you.
You need a poster.
The best series on the shelves right now.
DC versus Vampires.
Sure.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, for crying out loud. Who said that? Chris?
Godzilla versus Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Nice.
Oh, God.
Send it
Come
to me
on.
and I'll put that one over Berserker. Even though there's no way a damn dinosaur is
Glenn,
going to
we
beat
all like DC
Godzilla
here.
for crying out loud.
All right, so we do worst to best in the Taylor Winder fashion. So
Ben
worst,
Compton, thanks for joining us.
I'm not a big fan of Scotty Young's writing,
Oh,
Fair enough.
but I love his art. I love the chibi style, and the art in this is fantastic.
Yeah, Kyle Stroud, the colorist, did some heavy lifting in that book.
Absolutely. This was kind of just like it was cool. It was kind of a cover by. I mean, you have Donatello like crying. I don't know. It's a cover by.
I think there's a first appearance in that one too, Kyle.
This doesn't really count, but I have it.
The franchise is the franchise.
This was another cover by. Shout out to Infinity Flux Comics from Chattanooga, Tennessee. The cover artist of this is one of the duo that I literally watch every week. And then my favorite comic, Quest Aside. This was so good. If you're a D&D fan,
Is that a source
I actually
point?
got two freaking covers. This is Vault Comics.
It's Vault. Okay.
So good. This is
I might have
pick
to
of the
pick it
week.
up. The synopsis didn't do much for me, but I do
I
like D&D.
I understand, but it was good. It was literally the best thing. Everything else was just kind of garbage. I'm doing my Taylor Winder impression, by the way.
It's a good one.
Next up, we have Tentacle Kitty, one of my favorite out there. And last, it wouldn't be a week if I didn't pick up something that had to do with neuropsychology. So I picked up Two Heads, a graphic exploration of how our brains work with other brains. This is dense, super dense, and very, very fascinating, and really scientifically accurate. So they did their research. Holy
Who's
crap!
the team on that? Who's the team on that book, Kyle?
Man, I don't know how to say any of these names. Uta Frith and Chris Frith and Alex Frith.
The Frith brothers.
The Frith gang.
Frithers.
Frith. But yeah, blew me away. They are obviously scientists.
Okay, if this is a Taylor Winder impression, you're being way too positive.
That's
The
true.
best you can say is it wasn't bad. It was fine.
Yeah.
But it was so good. That
Exactly.
and-
It was
and
bad. It was-
Quests, so quests
It's okay.
aside, and then Two Heads.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Kyle, I'll help you
Taylor,
out here, though.
go back and pick up the quest
There
aside.
we go.
There we go. Sweet.
Oh, I can
Alright.
only get closer.
No. I'm gonna do my full Taylor Winder impression.
There you go.
Well, you best not be wearing pants then, son.
I literally did an outfit change. I showed up with a blue shirt on this stream. Oh, may the 4th be with everybody, by the way.
And tomorrow it's the Revenge of the Fifth. I'm going to give away some books. I'm going to give away the Amazing Spider-Man.
There's
This
no
is
Revenge
the
of the
Arthur
Fifth.
Adams
It's Revenge of
Walmart.
the 6th.
Whatever. Who cares? It's cheese. George Lucas doesn't even care. Anyways, this is ASM 79, the Walmart exclusive, featuring the best villain of them all on the cover with Ben. and I'm going to give away this fun brand new suit, ASM 62. That is
Got
the
a
variant,
long
by the
life.
way.
Give it away,
And
give it away, give it
all
away.
you have to do
now.
is slap in Road to 700.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
We'll give this a few minutes, or pardon me, a minute for everyone to hop in. Guys in the panel, go ahead. Just to plug the crap out of my own channel, I'm just a handful of new subscribers away from 700, and I'll be giving away some stuff when I go live on a live stream. Right, Jim?
I love that. Hey, watch me live on the live stream, as opposed to when I'm dead on a live stream.
Chris will happily buy your love.
I will. Comic Army, have you subscribed? You're going to want to. As soon as I hit 700 subscribers, I'm going to be going live on a live stream, and I'm going to be giving away some big time CGC slab books. You don't want to miss out. Yeah, I should have re-recorded that one. I'm sorry, everybody.
No, I just like I like how you made the word out into like a 4-syllable word.
Is it not?
Out.
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 I
Listen, you don't want
gotta
to
go
miss out
out.
here on Crystal Comic. That's 700.
Hey, Nick and DJ were not available in Austin to give me that New York vibe, so I had to do it au Canadien. So it is what it is.
I think you got the wrong hashtag there, Taylor.
So by not having a New York vibe, then basically your
I tried
video
to
has
too.
like
I'm good.
heart to it and love and like a smile.
Look, I can't remember the last time you said something nice about me, Mike. I appreciate that, man.
Well, I mean, that's because I may give you the business, but I hate New York.
Okay.
I would
Yeah,
enter
I
the
don't have
giveaway,
the
but I really don't know how to count.
Actually, I don't hate New York, but it's fun to make fun of them.
I'm more
I didn't-
excited for when you get to $6.99.
Yeah,
I
where are you
appreciate
at?
that, Chop. I appreciate that.
He's at six, you're at 688.
And Flo, I appreciate. Yeah, I was at 689, but I think a porn bot got taken down. So
Oh man.
I figure there's only like 60 real people that subscribe to me.
Aw. Hey,
The rest are
so
all
what were
Russian
you talking
bots.
about Ken Lashley about when I popped in?
What was I talking about Ken Lashley about?
He did
Was it his cover this week, or
Yeah.
The Thunderbird?
Did you see where one of the shops he helped out during COVID in Ontario? I'm sure you know about it. Got broke into and 20 grand worth of CGC books stolen.
Yeah, I saw that on my feed.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
awful. Did you know that shop then, Chris? Or
I have not seen that post yet. So
it's a shop in Niagara Falls, Ontario.
Oh, in Niagara Falls. Okay, so that's probably very.
I don't know
close
how
to-
close that is to you. I realize it's probably not.
Just about 30, 45 minutes.
Oh,
to
okay.
An hour away, depending on traffic.
You could run there if you had to.
Yeah, it'd probably take me a day.
I mean, the real question
newbie-
should be, did you unload all of them already, Chris?
Ooh, whoa!
Dang.
whoa,
See,
whoa,
I'm not that mean.
Wow!
Mm-mm.
Wow!
You know what? You know what would protect the comic shop in Canada is more guns.
But the shop he's probably talking about might be called Big B. I know Big B is down that way. There's actually
I'm
three-
looking it up right now.
Okay, there's 3 or 4 smaller shops in Niagara. Newbie Comics, the guy that does a lot of comic speculation, he's based in Niagara, and I know that he's constantly hitting up those businesses.
Freak Show?
Freak Show. Okay, yeah. So Freak Show Comics is very much a small comic shop, and they're close to a tattoo shop actually, and a tattoo shop, and tattoo, and yeah. So that's
Yeah, they do
terrible
tattooing
to,
there.
terrible to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give away a couple Spider-Man books.
Wait, I didn't enter.
I'm sorry.
Oh, whose fault is that?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Psych.
It would have been baller if he had won.
That would be
Tyler.
so cool. I called my shot and I lost.
Tyler snaked Kyle out on this one.
Tyler, congratulations, my man. Reach out to me on IG with your address, and I'll be shipping that off to lovely Indiana in the very near future.
It's not lovely.
Don't know. There's no love about it.
Mm-mm.
It's
You
a
got to
little
put
bit.
some corn
It
in
might
with
be.
it.
It's corny, but it's not
Yeah.
lovely.
It's fine.
It's
It's mostly flat.
it's home to the Colts, right? So
Yeah, they're fine.
I don't know about that.
Tyler's been on a winning streak though lately, hasn't he? Like I've seen him knock a few things off.
You should send
Maybe
him
in
some Pokemon
contests.
cards.
2 Spider-Man books, John. 2 Spider-Man books.
It was the Walmart exclusive 79 with Arthur Adams cover featuring Ben and Kraven the Hunter, and the variant cover of issue 62 with that new suit.
Isn't that
kinda-
suit gone?
It kind of went over like a bag of rocks.
Yeah, it lasted about 4 issues.
Yeah, it was.
Was that Gleason that designed that suit?
Ooh,
Space
I believe.
Spider-Man.
I think.
Or was it Otley?
I believe it was Gleason at the.
I thought it was Bags.
Was it Bags?
Who
Hold on, let's
cares?
just see who did the interior. Gleason did the interiors.
Oh, did he?
He's got some other looking hot garbage looking suit kit that's coming down the pipeline too. Like there's some design variant that he did where it's like the Oscorp Spider-Man suit that's coming up where like the face turns into a question mark. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
That's dumb.
Well, yeah.
What are they doing with their franchise? What are they doing with the franchise?
Well, I think
Anyways.
Fantastic Four's doing fine.
Miles Morales is doing all right. We
Miles,
should get the first appearance of Billy Morales in the next issue.
I've been reading
Is that his
Miles
sister
for a
or-
while.
No, Billy is his older brother from the future.
Of course.
It's
Because
sister's
he's
brother's
also- because
cousin
he's
on
also-
his mother's side.
He's also dealing with evil clones.
Mm.
So is it his clone brother from the future?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't read the issue yet.
There's a clone
Yeah.
brother. His name is Miles spelled backwards.
That's right. Well, he's the villain. So,
Wow.
gentlemen, since this is May the 4th, I'm going to ask a question. What is better, The Empire Strikes Back or Rogue One?
Empire.
Oh, please.
What?
Please.
Rogue One.
No,
Rogue One all
Empire.
day. Rogue
Are you
One.
high? Have you been
No, I am
sorting
not.
something?
So
No,
the reason why I asked
not.
this question is to
Digger's
show
'cause
the
he's young.
generation gap on
Rogue
this
One.
stream.
Rogue
Yeah,
One.
Empire.
Rogue
Empire.
They're all
One.
better than the Batman.
Empire, but like in all things, I
That's
like
not
to
true.
Scott
Y'all
for the
are-
win.
Y'all
What
are
did he
all
say?
crazy.
They're all better than Batman.
Scott
No,
did
the
not
Phantom
like the
Menace
new
is not better
Batman
than the
movie.
Batman.
So
The
I
correct
prefer
answer
to
is Return
watch
of the Jedi.
Empire.
Thanks for playing, everyone.
I prefer
no.
to watch Empire the Hoarder's Hideaway. I actually chunk it out into 40-second vignettes,
Over a period of 8 weeks.
and I watch it over the course of several weeks.
Nice.
Stephen C is saying Rogue One is hot garbage. Miss So is saying good point, Scott.
Get out of
And Mars
here.
is
I feel-
Mars is around for a laugh.
Y'all
Yeah,
are targeting me.
I think
Kyle,
I
if
think
you
it
take-
really based
So
on your
much better.
generation. I
Yeah,
really
that's
think it's
fair.
based on your generation.
I mean,
Kyle is
Rogue
probably
One
the
is
youngest
good.
one here, and he says Rogue One.
I'm in
I
my
think
20s.
Rogue One is the best of the newer
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
produced ones.
undoubtedly. Yeah.
Okay,
Followed
by the
cool.
last
It's
one.
middle. It's the middle ground. I like it.
But it's not better than Empire.
No.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, if you take away the last 10 minutes of the movie,
Stop.
Hello there.
Come on.
it's a lot less exciting.
Come on.
Well,
Are you kidding
Rob, you can say that about both.
You know how
of
many
them.
snow forts I built because of the first 20 minutes of that movie?
How many times you walked around with your hand?
No, I'm talking about the
Rogue One.
If you
Oh.
ended just at the planet blowing up, it's like,
The planet blows up.
Come on, the Caribbean battle was
Spoiler,
fantastic.
guys.
Spoilers.
I was waiting for the metal drums.
Oh
going on
boy. Get off my lawn.
Y'all are crazy.
Now I'm kind of gonna want to watch Empire.
Does anybody in the chat agree with me that Rogue One is better than Empire Strikes Back?
I kind of look at it like 1A, 1B personally. Empire, just because as a kid I screamed
Rogue
at the
One
top
that
of my
high up.
lungs when when Luke got his hand cut off by Vader, I freaked the hell out, so much so that my dad had to carry me out of the theater, and I missed the next 5 minutes of the movie. And then when I came back, Luke was getting a robot hand and looking out into space and the ship.
He
That was
got
it.
another hand, man.
That was it. Yeah, we had the good hand, right?
Yeah, he got a bionic hand.
John,
No one agrees
with
me.
you.
Yikes. I'm just gonna eat my sandwich then. Y'all
Where did you
enjoy
get that hand at?
Don't forget, you leave half of it behind so you can eat it tomorrow.
But I think Rogue
Friday.
One might be
I bought
the
two.
I'll leave
second
that
best
other
Star
one
Wars
out.
movie
Leave it out
ever
for
made.
Friday morning's breakfast.
Absolutely.
Kenneth Bird has joined us. Kenneth, hope that you're doing well. Miss So has added that she enjoyed Rogue One, but her Generation X heart will always belong to Empire.
I'm still in my 20s, so
I
that
liked
might be
Rogue
the
One a
reason.
lot, but there was nothing surprising at all in that movie.
Well, that's because you read what the plot was
Hold
when
on.
you watched A New Hope the first time in the crawl.
Yeah.
Right. Well, the surprise was, in truth, no one does survive that movie. Like, they all bite the dust.
That's
not
Literally bite the dust. Never mind.
When are we going to get the story of those brave Bothan spies that got us the planes the second time? They didn't get a movie.
It's in the works.
Yeah, right.
Coming summer 2024 on Disney Plus.
I just want to know
A
how
6
DK
plus.
got locked up in the casino prison. That's the story I really want told.
I want to know how the hell he just knew about the entire Rebel or the fleet's plans that he could divulge it to the Empire.
Yeah, that was so bad. God, that movie sucked.
I conveniently know all of this to put you in peril.
Yeah, and he wasn't even the right guy they needed.
Right.
Like they were looking for a different guy who was the only guy that could help them. Oh, never mind. This other guy can help you too.
We all know the trailer dropped. The new trailer
End of
dropped
May.
today for Obi-Wan. But
May 27th.
yeah. And is it 2 episodes dropping first, or is it still just going to be the one? I thought I heard somewhere the first 2 are coming out.
I'm pretty
But
sure
I-
it's one. It's
Yeah.
going to be a 6-issue miniseries.
Okay.
It's episode. They're called episodes, Kyle.
Easy now, Rob.
No,
I still call them
I have
television
to be.
series.
I have to be a jerk. Taylor told me. He messaged me. He said, "Rob, you need to be a jerk with me." And one of the ways you be a jerk is to correct people for making mistakes
true.
that really don't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. It's called
John,
fooling
hope that
around.
you're doing well. We're looking forward to your Slab Hub appearance coming up shortly.
I'm hoping
John,
this will become a-
John, is Rogue One better than Empire Strikes Back?
He's of the wrong
cons-
generation to ask that
Yeah,
question.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah,
gonna
he's
go
going
after
to say Empire.
He's going to
Because
say
he's,
Empire.
The score alone puts Empire above.
Yeah.
I think it's 1A, 1B. I think they're very close to each other for me.
Not
Empire's
even close.
first, then Rogue One, and then maybe A New Hope. And
So you're putting A New Hope below Rogue One, even though
Absolutely.
Rogue One heavily borrows on the cachet
That's
of
it.
New
Chris
Hope.
is dead to me.
Ah, damn it, John. Thank you. Thank you, John.
absolutely.
Do
Look,
you know how I know you're wrong,
There's
Chris?
body shaming in New Hope.
Do you know how I know you're wrong? It's really simple test. The only person who agrees with you on this panel is the guy who just got done sucking his fingers.
You're a savage.
Would you like some hot honey?
Why are they
No, I'll
calling
pass,
Porkins,
man.
man? Like, come on.
Interestingly,
Porkins.
interestingly enough, in 2 weeks, John will be on Slab Hub.
John has slabs?
Yeah.
Enjoy your team, Chris.
No, all joking aside, the original trilogy just kick everything else to the curb.
Y'all are crazy. Y'all are
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, even
Mike,
Return of the
you're
Jedi.
making me verklempt
Even
here.
yeah, I would say the original
Kick me out.
trilogy, then
Kick me
maybe
out.
Revenge of the Sith, then Rogue One, and then all the other hot mess with Rey and
I mean,
Darth,
that
whatever.
was a hot mess, but still.
Darth Han Solo's kid, whatever his name was.
Oh, Solo was awful.
Yeah,
Best
just
Star Wars.
Kylo
is Star Wars.
Jabroni, whatever.
It's
his
But,
name
Demo
is.
Vader.
but hang on. Is Solo better or worse than the new trilogy?
Oh,
Better.
Better
Worse.
by itself. It's
Really? Am I
just a heist.
just like
It's just a heist movie.
I think.
Yeah, but it's better than.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go one by one. Is it better than Force Awakens? Yes.
no.
no?
Force Awakens is just a
Force
freaking
Awakens is better.
retrod.
Yeah. I
Force
did not
Awakens
I
is
don't
tiny.
care.
Is
I
James
don't care.
Tynan.
Han Solo bit the
He's just
dust.
telling the
in
same
it.
goddamn
Come on.
story like 14 times.
Okay, I would maybe put them on an even keel. I actually, on any given day, I might watch one over the other if I didn't have anything better to do with my day, which I usually don't because I'm kind of lazy. But once you leave Force Awakens and you go to the next two, I'd watch Solo over either of those.
I agree.
What's fun about Solo now is with the stuff that they've been doing with the Crimson Reign and tying it in and some of the stuff that's going there, they're building that piece up. That Han Solo gave us that introduction to all that.
I
you
agree,
know,
Rob.
if you look at it in the greater portion of the greater canon, it now it's being elevated by the rest of the stuff, which is what the movies have been doing to each other, is trying to correct each other's missteps. They just haven't figured out how to fix the last three yet because they've barred it too badly.
Here's what they need:
I
the little kid in
kept
bed with the snow globe.
Yeah,
it was all the dream.
I just kept thinking the Mother of Dragons is going to walk in with Darth Maul, and it didn't really happen. We only got
It's okay.
The
We can
cameo
all
of
go.
them.
We can all go back to watching old men watch young boys grow up in the desert now.
It's going to be good.
I don't think it's weird at all.
No,
It's going to have a good Canadian
like
kid in it. I'm looking
popsicles?
forward to it.
I got a whole freezer full in my basement.
Hey there, Mr. Newsboy.
I agree with Rob in the sense of
It wasn't good at all, Kyle. Yeah.
Solo
Actually, I like
set up Crimson Reign, and you get to learn about like Crimson Dawn and Kira and like the whole like bounty hunter assassin like thing that took down.
I'm
But
more
interested
interested in the actual subplot with it being interspliced amongst the Imperials, trying to take down the Emperor and stuff too, and kind of that. And in fact, that Darth Vader's kind of like potentially using them to his own means and stuff. I mean,
I agree with Brother John on that one too.
The Solo is probably my least favorite Star Wars film.
Last Jedi? Ooh.
As a Gen Xer and
that's
a
why
man
you're wrong,
that
Kyle,
had
because everybody
Mark Hamill
knows
call
the
me
worst
his
Star
friend
Wars
or his
films
pal.
are the Caravan of Courage
It's
and
terrible.
the Battle of Endor.
That doesn't count, does it?
The Christmas special was better than The Last Jedi.
Last Jedi had it just made so many weird turns. Like they could have devoted 10 more minutes to trying to build something of a story, and instead they're like, here's a weird blue milk titty scene. Like, what the hell is going on here?
Hey, Chris, can you highlight the comment of the person who agrees with me?
No, it doesn't exist.
It's non-existent. If I would have been old enough to drive, I would have walked out of the theater when the Ewoks showed up at Return of the Jedi.
Whoa! My teddy bear came to life, and
that's when it got commercial.
Teddy Rush.
Listen, at least
number
Ewoks
3 was so commercial.
I was a kid though, so
yeah,
I was too, but I could
to
still
the
see the
toys.
commercialism in it. I mean,
I was too busy watching
characters designed specifically to sell
toys.
I was 8 years old, 7 years old.
All I know is that I was watching that thing go through those trees, man, and I was like,
yeah.
Plus, I couldn't wait to play with my speeder bike and crash it into the wall.
That movie almost made me want to go outdoors.
Oh, yeah. For me, The Last Jedi, they jumped the shark. They didn't have to do what they did to Luke Skywalker. They didn't have to make him kind of go like a bitch, in my opinion. But
they didn't have to put Leia in a metal bikini, but we're glad they did.
Right, but yeah.
They commercialized it when they did that.
Well, to me, The Last Jedi
Lucas said there's no underwear in space. Just put on that light white.
I'll just call a spade a spade. The Last Jedi was a blatant ripoff of Battlestar Galactica. So, yeah,
I've never heard of it.
And what was The Force Awakens a blatant ripoff of?
Itself, its own franchise.
That's kind of fair, yeah.
All right,
kind of fair.
BB-8 carried that movie. Come on.
What'd you say?
That was the first time we saw the Millennium Falcon do some cool stuff
in Empire. Anyways, Rise of Skywalker was the worst of the bunch.
Yeah.
Best Star Wars is Star Wars animated.
Yeah, see, there's Kyle makes an excellent point. Yeah, that was a little bit of lazy writing.
I mean,
And,
they had obviously no plan for that trilogy at all, and that was just the.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was.
That's because if you listen to Kathleen Kennedy, they had no source materials to draw upon.
Yeah, of course not.
because they said everything else was all the books and stuff have been written. Oh, well, we can't pay attention to those. We might have to pay royalties on that stuff. So nothing exists. Therefore, we have to start from scratch.
Yeah, but they still could have hired writers.
Okay, because I mean, God, could you imagine if we got the films we deserved, which was to come out blazing with, the Timothy Zahn series, basically made into your seventh movie, and then go off from there? I mean, Jesus Christ, that would have been great.
They had potential. We could have had Luke and Mara Jade and Luke and
yes,
that was probably the biggest plot miss of the entire thing was Mara Jade.
Yeah. So now they're going to try and shoehorn all this weird stuff in and the aftermaths and the.
After all this, I think we can agree that J.J. Abrams should be known as Jar Jar Abrams from here on out.
It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, you know what? You put Star Wars on it, I'll still watch it.
But
that's a good point. We still watch the Star Wars.
Yeah.
Let's go around the horn. Going. Michael, what do you got coming up on your channel besides absolutely nothing?
Absolutely nothing. But I think I'm going to be on somebody else's channel tomorrow.
Oh,
Rob, are you on that deal?
I would be.
But you're going to be at a movie.
No, I'm going to be on an airplane traveling to Utah to pick up my son. And I won't have landed yet. I'm really sad because of all the people we've interviewed. I would have loved to have been there for you, buddy.
Yeah, I'll be on the hot seat, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I got to watch that.
Who's guest hosting for hot seat?
Well, I don't know. I think you have to check with
Gary B.
Gary, I think he's looking for people because there's a couple.
Pretty sure Nick will be in a movie.
Yes, there's
some. I'll be on there. I'm gonna message him and say, I want to have some zingers at Mike. Tell me about your child.
Yeah, I'm just there to plug my channel and talk about all the content.
Right. If my plane lands early,
is Austin filling in too?
And my hotel has Wi-Fi decent, I'm going to hop on, but I don't know that I'm going to.
Austin and I will be giving tips on how to produce content to all of you guys. Because
with that being said, hold on. With that being said, from no one who's producing content to the hardest working man in YouTube right now, Scott from Hoarder's Hide. What's coming up on
whose idea channel from Mike?
I have nothing. I'm taking a break.
And on the seventh day, he rested. On the seventh day,
after 392 videos in 16 days, I'm slowing down. I got some stuff built up. I'm going to back to normal content.
Yeah.
With I've got some books built up. I need to do some normal videos on, but nothing planned. Probably by the middle of next week, I'll have some more normal content out.
So I can have my
issue starts issuing more challenges.
Okay, Jim.
No. Okay.
Never again am I going to give you any suggestions as to what you should do on your channel, because I got myself roped into commenting on all of those videos.
That's quite the
argument. I did it though. Hey, I did it.
And I had to point out the ones he missed.
I missed one, Scott. One.
I haven't gone over them again.
All right, you audit me, bud. I might have fallen asleep during one of my comments and it didn't post.
Jim, what's coming up on the Digger Jim channel?
I have nothing going on right now. I am going to see my brother this weekend. I'm going down to Richmond, and so while I'm down there, I'm going to strategize. We're going to strategize and maybe come up with something to do together.
Yeah, so. Arthur, if you check out Hoarder's Hide, you will see in great detail what are in those boxes and exactly how he catalogs them. It's fascinating to watch, let me tell you.
I watched him build a shelf.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for the trade paperback version where all 392 is put into one long video.
I do have a playlist out.
No, that's too much work.
It's only
I want it collected and bound.
Aggressively relaxing. Thanks for popping by. TW, I know we got stuff dropping in the very near future, as in the next few moments.
Yeah, and about 40 minutes real time. My weekly comic book review is coming up. Tomorrow I've got Whatnot Wins and Purchases coming up on my channel, including a pretty dang skippy grail for some folks that I bought for $3. So you can watch
Nice.
that. Next Monday I have Average Will on unboxing match. So that should be fun.
Nice. By the way, your unboxing with Cole was terrific. That was a great interview.
Yeah, he didn't even sit upright for it. He couldn't.
I know. That was the most relaxed interview I think I've watched since Jimmy did something last summer.
He was in pain that whole interview, so I get it. But
Kyle, what's coming up on the PTT?
I have I already talked about my channel sponsors that are coming out. I got a bunch of channel sponsors. I'm shooting a L'Oreal comic book commercial. I have confessionals. It's a bunch of negative confessionals about myself that are coming out. I think that's it. Yeah, I got a couple other things, but I don't want to disclose it yet.
Okay, confessionals. Robert?
Well, tomorrow there'll be a IRF Authentics mystery box video that drops.
Nice.
Saturday there'll be a Son of Slab Hub. Monday there'll be a mail call, and then we'll go around. Then we'll repeat the week. But we come back till not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. We're back live with Slab Hub with John's Comics with Kids.
Right.
Wait,
John.
you're live on a live stream?
Stop
Because
it.
I need to know.
You stop that.
Is Slab Hub live on a live stream?
No, the show is live.
Okay.
The guests
you're
are
not live.
mannequins.
Okay. Just be
But we use mannequin arms
Man,
instead
the
of
ball
real arms.
busting is
Well, no,
real today.
it's stop motion animation. We're actually stop motion animation, so it actually works really well with the mannequins. Actually, we use real sex dolls that look like us, and we do stop motion animation with them.
Chris, what do you have coming up?
You guys are killing me here. I will be dropping my top 5 favorite covers. Pardon me, for the previous month.
Don't drop it.
5 favorite
Yeah.
covers.
Why are you going to drop it?
Peter North? No. It'll be my top 5
Is it
favorite
hot?
covers.
Is that why you're dropping it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Top 5
I don't
favorite
like dropping
covers. I'll be releasing a new Walmart video where I'll be opening up 3 packs, 3 blind packs from Walmart.
3 blind packs. 3.
This Sunday, God willing, Mark and I will get back together and we'll be doing 2 Cool Guys. Beckerman, go ahead and say it.
2 Hot Dicks?
No. I thought he was going to say the best named YouTube show.
He's
and
busy.
then Monday, I'm hoping it'll be some sort of mystery box. Yeah. So, gentlemen, thank you for joining me. For everyone that's watching, happy Star Wars Day. Happy New Comic Book Day. Remember, it's Mother's Day weekend, and give your mom a call. She misses you.
Send her some.
And my mom's birthday, if she thinks she's getting 2 presents. Good luck.
And with that being said, everyone, Johnny Depp is innocent. Good night.
You are her